Well, good morning and welcome to Move Early, Move Often. It is Wobbly Wednesday. I am Blake Martin. And yeah, wobbling. Uh, we're going to do some. Today will have its own wobbly moments. We're going to borrow some ideas from yoga. There's a few postures I want to work on. And we're going to go through a little sequence where we're going to go from posture to posture to posture and then return to a standing position, what's called in yoga Tadasana. And the mountain posture, the standing posture, is all about finding your alignment. So we're going to go into these places of wobbliness, and then we're going to come back to these places of greater alignment, where we kind of like a home base almost. And we'll just kind of keep coming back and recalling our home base and recalling our organization when we're in that home base. Dynamic movement, that's where uh, the demands on balance are kind of the greatest. So let's go. In the space, um, and we're just going to warm up a little bit of ankle stuff, just because we're going to be balancing, and you need your ankles to balance. Circles in both directions, and opposite ankle as well. I am very wobbly this morning. I don't know what's going on. Oh, I know. Let me just tuck my chin here a little bit. All right. Now let's do some gentle leg swings on one side, just because we're going to be bending at the hip and that sort of thing, and want to have that nice looseness in the hip. And opposite leg. Okay. Great. All right. Let's start with Tadasana. So Tadasana is just simply your palms are facing out. Your ears are organized over top of your shoulders over top of your hips over your knees are right over the navicular bone here. And you've heard me use this before. So have the sense that your shoulders are drawn down and back, your chin is slightly tucked. We tend to protrude our head forward, especially a lot desk sitters. So just bring that head on back and loosen up, shake it out, and come back to that posture. Find it again. Ears over shoulders, shoulders over hips, hips over knees, knees over ankles. And chin slightly tucked, the crown of your head reaching toward the ceiling, shoulders back and down. Shaking it up again, and come back. All right. So what I want you to do now is swing your hands forward and sit back into a chair pose. All right. I'm going to hold this for 3 breaths. Breathing slowly and deeply. Hands are kind of passing your ears. When you come up to standing, you don't have to turn like I did. And bring your foot to tree position. Your foot may be lower on your leg, or it may be higher. Doesn't matter. Your hips are even. Your toes and knees on the standing leg are pointing forward. We're holding this for 2 breaths. And bring that leg down to standing. And let's do that again. Sit. Chair posture. Bring those hips nice and low. Your belly is going to rest on your thighs. 2 breaths. 3 breaths. Come to tree, Vrksasana. Don't let that hip go backwards. And bring your hands down. Mountain posture, refine that mountain. Refine your mountain. Chair again. Sitting far back in the chair, the crown of your head is reaching away from your hips. Your hands are reaching into the space, into the diagonal. Coming up again. Virasana, the tree posture. As high on your leg as you can. If it's just on your ankle, that's fine. There's no failure there. Make sure that your hips are not rotating around. You're going to hold this for 3 breaths. 3 of my breaths. If you're like breathing like a whale, then and really slowly, then it's not going to work. Hands down, find the mountain posture. Find it. Ears over shoulders, shoulders over hips, hips over knees, knees over ankles. Crown of your head is rising up. And now we're going to do exactly the same thing opposite leg. Come into the chair posture. Two breaths. 3 breaths. Come up. Tree posture, opposite leg. Really smooth transitions here. Even out your shoulders, chin down, crown of your head rising. You'd almost rise onto your toes here. Foot down. Find your mountain. Really find that posture as soon as you can. It should be a home base for you. Let's go into chair again. Reaching your arms forward. Knees, your toes are pointing forward. Root your toes down into the mat. The crown of your head is reaching away from your hips. You're breathing fully and deeply. Extend, come up. Tree posture on that opposite leg. Shoulders are down, chin is slightly down. Make sure that it's not pressing forward. Find your mountain. Find it as quickly as possible. Crown of your head is tall. And again, sit back into chair. As low as you can manage for you. Breathing and reaching. On each breath, your spine is getting longer. Coming up. Tree posture. Focus on a spot on the opposite wall if you're having trouble balancing. And it doesn't matter how high your foot goes. And I fell out of the posture. And coming back, and Tadasana. All right, second series. Very similar, but not at all. There's going to be 3 postures, and we're going to keep coming back to Tadasana. So we're going to start in, you remember how we reached forward. We're going to reach forward in the same way. We're going to do Warrior 3 posture. So from Tadasana, you're going to go forward, flex your foot here, bend your front leg slightly, and you're trying to tabletop your body. Okay, your body should be completely horizontal with the floor. And then you're going to open and fall over, half moon posture. So here, our torso is open, and we're trying to not kick any kittens. We're trying to look at the ceiling. All right? So let's do that together. So much more challenging. Starting in your mountain. Reach forward, Warrior 3. Single leg balance. Bend your front knee slightly. Micro bend. Bring your arms down. Open them. Open your body, your hips. Try to look to the ceiling. You may fall down, and that's okay. Try it again. Just keep trying. Hold this for 2 to 3 breaths. You've got a good balance established. Bring your arms down. Open your body. And look to the ceiling if you can. Whew, I almost managed. We'll do that one more time on that leg. So, find your mountain. Come back to the mountain. Home base. Warrior 3. Slight bend in the front knee if you need it. Some of you are super flexible. Flex that back foot. Grab onto the couch. And open. Oh, not bad. I was touching the floor, but I'm going to accept that as a win. Opposite side. Find your mountain. Nice, tall. Shoulders are down. Reach forward into that warrior. 3. Arms reaching all the way forward. You should be completely horizontal. Arms reach down. Open your body. And if you can, look to the ceiling. And this is where I always fall over. But try again. Come back to your mountain. Find your mountain. Find that good balanced position. Reach forward. Warrior 3. Reach down. Open your body. I'm touching the floor. Totally cheating, but I'm taking it. And look to the ceiling. If you can. Whew. Come back to your mountain. Find that balanced posture. One last time. Warrior 3. Slight bend in the front knee. Reach both hands to the floor. Open your whole body. Your hip opens. Look to the ceiling. And fall over. Come back to your mountain. If you didn't fall over, then congratulations. Or maybe not congratulations. Maybe you didn't try hard enough. Let's just stand in our mountain here. Get really organized. Shake it out. Find your mountain again. Ears over shoulders, shoulders over hips. Hips over knees, knees over ankles. Feel really tall. The crown of the head is pulling away from your shoulders. Feel tall. Let your hands come in relaxed. But your shoulders are still back. Don't let your shoulders round. Just rise up very slightly on your toes. Back down. Just flex the knees just a little. Back. Find that point of balance. Find your mountain. Remember this place. Remember this home base for the rest of your day. When you're sitting on a chair, come back to it. Find that place where your ears are over your shoulders are over your hips. Reorganize yourself. Remember your home base. And when you're falling out of balance, just always bring yourself back to your home base. You've moved early. I hope you remember to move often. We'll see you back here tomorrow for Throwdown Thursday. And take care. I hope you have a really great day. Take care.